Hey boys, really quick before this extra long episode of Every State Independent, I want to let you know that I am starting back up my Nation RP on Discord. If you would like to take part in this pretty epic long Nation RP, there is plenty of space and nations available for you to RP and play as. It's been a very active community, tons of people, the rising and falling of plenty of nations. We're at the point where this world's equivalent of the Roman Empire just collapsed and the whole world is basically for the taking. If you're interested, make sure to join the Discord below and introduce yourself, and we'll get you ready to play. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down Level Up. Today we're here again, Every State Independent Season 3 or 2.5 or whatever I was calling it. Man, it's been a hot minute, so I apologize for that. Man, it's been a hot minute, and for making you guys wait, I am going to give you guys an extra long episode today. So I appreciate the wait, bunch of stuff going on right now. But man, there's a whole ton of stuff still going on. There's a whole ton of stuff going on in this game. We have the Kingdom of Morocco. I'm not sure if I noticed this before, but it's completely united. Does it still only have its one division? It's still only got its one division called Name Please. That's okay. He'll get a name eventually, I'm sure. We have the North Italian Confederation that is nearly unified. They've got 3 divisions. We've got Greece, Bulgaria, Albania, Kingdom of Romania, which I think was like one of the strongest countries on the map so far. No, they only have 1 division right now. Stavropol, looking pretty good in the North Caucasus. Eastern Europe is still pretty much just shredded, especially the Ukraine and Belarus region, but as you can see, the Baltics, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania are all united, and they're all going east. They're making their own sort of pride flag looking thing. We also have the Kingdom of Prussia, which famously united last episode, but it is now sort of in a strange war with the Kingdom of Bavaria, where it got its only division encircled by the 2 Bavarian divisions. So I remember that we were trying to wait and see when Prussia was actually going to get out another division. And it looks like they've got a bunch in the works. None of them are over halfway done, though. The Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Scotland, and Free Ireland are all formed in the British Isles. And I think the Kingdom of Scotland was formed by the province of Northern England, which is pretty funny. We have Rub al-Khali Arabia, united by Rub al-Khali, of course. I remember that we had some hype around the Kingdom of Egypt, which formed, but it was getting dominated by revolts, I believe. Is this Cairo? Is this Cairo nation a revolt? Yeah, resistance 3 divisions. Dahomey is looking alright, I think. I mean, they've got control of Southern Sahara, which is, of course, a necessity. Ghana is sort of their rival right now, which they're at war at. They both only have 1 division. We'll have to see who comes out of there on top, I guess. South America, complete mess still. I don't want to look at this. I mean, alright, so I guess Bahia in northern Brazil. Looking alright. Santiago looking pretty good. Actually, that's like 3 solid states there for Santiago and Chile. Costa Rica is united and formed, I guess. Or I guess it's not really a formed nation. It's just Costa Rica united a bunch of regions. The U.S. also still pretty bad. Kansas, Wisconsin, just notable ones. Ohio. New Jersey, which has conquered New York. I believe that there was the Soviet state of New York, and that was pretty funny to watch. But it seems to have collapsed. Japan, we have basically two candidates. We have Kanto and Kyushu. I remember it being 3 with the blue one there being kind of strong at one point. That looks to be gone though. Also, Hokkaido's still independent. The Kuril Islands and Okinawa, of course, are all still independent. Guangdong, as always, died, I believe, last episode. Hong Kong, Guangxi, Jiangxi. There's a whole bunch of candidates out of China that may come out on top. I think it's a little too early in China, though. I guess Zunyi has 3 states. Hong Kong has 3. Shanghai has 2. Shandong has, I think, only 1, but they might get 2 more eventually here. China is still... Oh, look at that. We have the Republic of Vietnam. I forgot about this. Possible very strong contender in Asia, the Republic of Vietnam. We will have to see, folks. That is sort of the whole world in its current situation. I'm going to finally hit play, and we will continue to see updates. Also, by the way, Chad, just looks great. Wisconsin is invading Michigan, which is kind of a big deal. That's going to be a big country when that is united, if it does get united. Lima took a state. Okay, so I believe Peru's probably looking pretty nice down there then, or Lima down here. Oh, yeah, look at that. So we do have united Peru now. Lima has united Peru into the Peruvian independent state. Is that fascist? No, that is non-aligned. They're at war with Loreto. I am sure all of the states out here are a little bit worried about that. Their resistance must be dropping heavily now. It was pretty high in this state, but not anymore. Italy, I think, is a very important region to watch. The North Italian Confederation with its 3 divisions is already very powerful. There's a whole bunch of big updates right there. But the Kingdom of Northern Italy, or whatever it was. We also have Sardinia, or no, so we have the Kingdom of Sicily. Is that the Kingdom of Sicily? So we have we have Sicily down here, which could form the Kingdom of Sicily. We also have the Kingdom of Italy, which I believe might just be a bug that formed early, but that's okay. The Kingdom of Romania has declared war on the Islamic State of Bosnia. That is nice, I guess. So is that fascist? Yes. Fascist Bosnia, folks. Kingdom of Romania, I'm not sure how you're going to get there. Oh, you're at war with Serbia, too. All right. I forgot to mention Croatia and Hungary are looking pretty nice, but especially Croatia. Look at that. Kingdom of Croatia. It formed, I believe, from Dalmatia. And there was a bunch of empires here before the Kingdom of Croatia formed up. It has a fairly large army due to its resistance divisions. It's got 4 divisions, so that technically makes it stronger than Italy. And it controls Venice. Republic of Moselland looking good in Germany. There's a lot of unification occurring in and around Germany. France is a little bit falling behind, which was the same case last season, I believe. Lorraine and Poitou look pretty nice, I guess, but if they don't start taking more soon, then they are going to collapse. What is the Kingdom of England at war with? They are at war with the Kingdom of Scotland, which is also at war with their one of the northern tribes, looks like. Aberdeenshire. These English troops are heading north to the Kingdom of Scotland. It looks like it's probably over for Scotland unless they can pull something out of their behind. They have 1 division. They've got to unite that really quick and then send their division down here to defend the mountain tiles, I guess. Ireland, who are they at war? Why can they see battles down here? Ireland is not at war with anyone right now. I guess they're building up their strength. They've got 2 divisions, and they are building destroyers and convoys. Looks like the Kingdom of Croatia has sort of come out on top in West Banat. Did they already annex that? So I think Serbia, okay, Serbia's down here. The North Balkans is very contentious region. As in, I guess, the real life, too. Hey, Kastamonu, what's up? Kastamonu, very famous country from Season 1, of course. In Season 1, they united the Middle East and formed the Assyrian Kingdom. But here we have democratic Kastamonu, so they will not be going fascist or communist. So we probably won't see the, like, Neo-Assyrians or whatever. Here we have the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies has formed. That is very nice to see. These are all now cores. They don't have to worry about revolts. Still just with their singular division, though. The Kingdom of Italy in Rome has a 2nd division on its way out, but it does seem to be struggling. We'll have to see who the Two Sicilies declare war on next. Also, I just realized North Italian Confederation being at war with Switzerland is bad. I mean, Switzerland, I guess they owned all of this, and they're being pushed out of there, but they're not going to The Italians are not going to conquer Switzerland. Switzerland is also at war with South Tyrol. So I guess that's an alliance to push the Swiss out of North Italy. And boom, there it is. The Kingdom of Italy declared war on the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies. So, two, I guess you could call them giants of Italy going to war, but really they're not the most giant yet. The big boy is the North Italian Confederation. We'll see how long it takes for the Kingdom of Two Sicilies to get out more divisions, though. They've got one on the way, sort of like the Kingdom of Italy does. We forgot to check on Albania. Albania's got 2 divisions, and they appear to be holding the Croatians off, if not defeating them, which is pretty cool. Bulgaria only has their singular division. I believe it took a little while for them to unite. I think they almost united under one country, and then there was I think they almost united under one of the states, and then one of the other ones held them off for a while, and then ended up beating them. And that's what ended up forming this. But it looks like they almost have another division out. The South Georgia declared war on the Nueva Constitution. Okay. Nueva Constitution, South Georgia. Oh, is that one of these islands? Where is that? Oh, wait. That's over here. Dang, okay. I see how it is. Also, look at that. Chaco Austral. Gotta be close to forming something, if not already a formed nation. They've got a division, Mesopotamia. Doesn't look too good right now, and that's who they are at war with. I'll be honest, I think I'm rooting for a strong Peru this game. Spain, very shattered still. I guess we got Catalonia looking okay, Galicia looking okay, Granada Republic looking okay. Ooh, don't crash. There we go. Kingdom of Morocco, even though it's not really actually gotten stronger, the inclusion of the Algerian desert does make it look a lot meaner. Bulgaria declared war on the Republic of Serbia. That is a contentious one. Do not check the comments, whatever you do. The Kingdom of Syria finally formed. I believe it formed from the desert. And Malatya they're at war with, so that's, I guess, one of these Turkish states. Normandy was just annexed into Picardy? Is that how you say that? Also, did Dahomey win? Oh my god, no. Dahomey lost. Guys, Ghana. The evil empire of Ghana has annexed our homie. What the hell? We'll have to hope for a Dahomey revolt at some point, but until then, I guess choose your picks, guys. We'll hope for Dahomey's revolt. By the way, Lublin and Danzig not looking too bad. Danzig has gone all the way for Minsk, and now they're at war with that guy down there. What about Lublin? They do have the national spirit heir to Poland due to holding Warsaw. Heir to Poland gives out of supply minus 15% stability and war support. They're looking nice. And then, is this the Polish Reich over here? Polski Reich. Okay. We have the Polish Reich. The Polesi Reich, I guess. It's based out of Pinsk. Also looks like the Austrian Empire maybe sort of collapsing. Lower Austria. I don't know if Lower Austria was... Oh yeah, Lower Austria is annexed into Hungary, so it's a war between Austria and Hungary to unite either one into the other. Looks like there's developments between Prussia and Bavaria. Not really, actually. There's still only 1 to 2. Somehow it broke out of its encirclement. Oh, look at that though, Bavaria. Or no, those are Moselland troops, but they're in Bavaria's territory, I guess. Prussia, they're working on a solid 5 divisions right now. Kingdom of England is doing work against the Kingdom of Scotland, but it does look like Scotland did get out a couple of extra divisions before England could take Newcastle, which is good for them. Also, England starting to get their fleet on the way. They are building early submarines, coastal defense ships, and early destroyers, it appears. Looks like Kastamonu just got that much bigger. Democratic Kastamonu declared war on Malatya. We should check on their resistance, though. It might be kind of bad. As you can see, actually, Kastamonu is a resistance country itself. It is sort of rising in much of the regions down in the south. It doesn't appear to be too bad, though, and they're probably fairly close to forming Turkey or whatever they're going to form. They can reform Turkey, and they can restore the Ottoman Empire. Ah, I see there's 2 Serbias. There's the Republic of Serbia here in southern Serbia, but then there's also Socialist Serbia. So we have a tale of 2 Serbias, and there's a whole bunch of countries trying to kill them. It doesn't seem to be working. The Kingdom of Bavaria has just lost Frankfurt, which is pretty bad, actually, for them. Moselland is pretty strong for not being a formed nation. Resistance is rising in some of the northern territories, and Rhineland is at 88%, but it does appear to be going down. We could easily see Moselland turn into Rhineland here if Rhineland does revolt with a bunch of divisions. Tennessee was just annexed, split up by powers. Kingdom of the Netherlands was annexed by Friesland. Okay, so I'm sure that that will just become the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Oh, Florida, yes, I see. Great borders there, guys. Also, Arizona is now waging war into California after annexing both Nevada and Utah. And the Texans are fighting off the Oklahoman invasion. My home state of Washington has conquered the panhandle of Idaho, which is, I guess, cool for me. They still only have one division, but so does Idaho. There's one on the way, but there ain't enough equipment to go around, it seems. Saskatchewan looking pretty nice. 4 states under its belt, and it appears to be only 2 divisions, though. And you can see we have the total collapse of the Polesi Reich. It's in a whole bunch of pieces. Little bits have revolted out of it. Lublin is now doing all right, I guess. There's still no clear winner between Austria and Hungary, but it may be Austria, but maybe Hungary's coming out on top. They have both Vienna and Budapest, and they appear to be pushing Austria out of the Hungarian portions of the 2 countries at least. Yes, we have the new Kingdom of Netherlands, which was created by Friesland. I forgot that we also have a united Belgium, the Leopoldian Belgium, which is trying to take Alsace-Lorraine. The Prussian army is getting close to deploying. 4 divisions are within a month. Abyssinia has declared war on Chad. You have made a great mistake, my friend. Actually, Chad does not look that good, to be fair. Let's also make sure that we pay homage to Mozambique, looking pretty strong down here in South Africa, as well as the Malese Empire. Malese, very strong. It has Guinea. It's got Mali. It's got Mauritania, and then of course some of the desert tiles. I just noticed the Nigerian military state, fascist, sitting between Ghana and Nigeria. Bulgaria appears to be collapsing. I didn't realize that the Kingdom of Romania was also at war with it. There's going to be a very strong country that comes out of this, whoever that is. I think Switzerland's divisions may have been wiped out. Yeah, they have 0 divisions. They must have been encircled and destroyed by Tyrol and northern Italians. We have Rub al-Khali Arabia's invasion of Hejaz, which is pretty big because that will finally unite the sort of Saudi Arabia portion of Arabia that we know. And look at that, the Republic of Turkey has formed, which is very scary for everyone in the region. Aleppo is now owned by them, as well as most of central and a bit of eastern Turkey. They are now invading. Is this Izmir? Yes, Izmir. Can Izmir stand up to them with their 3 divisions? Turkey having 3 as well, but now having cores on everything. Izmir probably suffering from some sort of resistance. Yeah, quite a bit. Quite heavy on most of these states, actually. In fact, Istanbul's going up and it's at 79%. The Kingdom of Syria is going to really have to figure out how to resist Turkey now that they are actually at war as well. And Turkey has just gotten out its 4th division. It looks like the Netherlands might get Weser Ems. That's how that's said. While the German states are really grinding at each other. Bavaria seems to be pretty much dead. They've got 4 divisions still, which is strong. The Prussian army is out with their 6 divisions. And of course, Republic of Moselland with their 3. Bavaria is sort of just getting crushed between the 2 giants. We'll have to see how this gets divvied up. It looks like Prussia will probably get the southern bits and Moselland will get the northern bits, but this is the HOI4 AI we're talking about here. You never know. Also, we have a revolt, actually. The Kingdom of the Netherlands declared war on Weser Ems Republic. So, yeah, we have a revolt there. Kingdom of the Netherlands, they only have the 1 division. They've got 2. One's down here stranded now. Wilhelmshaven is probably going to create another German state here. And would you look at that? I was totally wrong. I thought that Hungary maybe was looking like they were going to come out on top of there. But nope, Austria did, and I guess they can probably form Austria-Hungary now? Unite the Alps, declare Greater Austria, restore Austria-Hungary. They can't restore Austria-Hungary yet because they need 81% of the states in Austria, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Slovenia, Croatia, and Transylvania, and southern Poland. So quite a bit more, but they can declare... Actually, they can't do any of these things yet. They do have both states, though, under their control now, which is pretty grand, I guess. They're definitely a major player in the region now. It looks like they have 3 divisions. The socialist state of Istanbul has risen up and is conquering a lot of the regions around Istanbul. I think Turkey's actually having a little bit of a hard time fighting Izmir because they have to send troops down here to fight Syria as well. So I would just, oh yeah, would you look at that, boys? If this Turkish army gets out by, looks like it'll be out by October. It's July right now. That's going to be devastating for the region. The allies are going to need to defeat Turkey before it can get out that army. Oh no, Estonia broke the truce. Latvia and Estonia are now at war. I thought that they were all just going to keep driving east. That would have been pretty funny. But peace can never last, can it? Austria declared war on Switzerland. Okay. So I think that they may be going for Unite the Alps. Controls at least 81% of the states in the Alps. So that would be Switzerland, Lower Austria, South Tyrol, and 3 others. And it can become the Alpine state. That's a good idea, actually, seeing that Switzerland's army was decimated earlier from wars with the Italians in South Tyrol. They might be able to get to 81%. Would you look at that? Polesi Reich came in and took Lublin, conquered Warsaw, and now has, of course, heir to Poland. Fascist Poles, pretty strong country, actually. How many divisions do they have? They have only 4, but definitely a power in the region. They have occupied a whole bunch of territory out here as well. Well, not a whole bunch, but quite a bit. I guess they can start picking off states down here. Their resistance is pretty bad. Lodz is getting pretty extreme, and then these southern ones here, Lublin and Kalisz, are rising. They've declared war on Greater Lwów. I think that isn't the first W pronounced a V? I think I was told that by a viewer one time. I'm not too sure though. Oh, and Austria has suffered a major revolt in Transdanubia, which might just take over. Bulgaria is still holding on down here. As you can see, they've made their capital Plovdiv. They're almost completely occupied by the Romanians and the Serbs, which I think are also fighting each other. Maybe not those Serbs, but Romanians and Serbs are definitely fighting. In Japan, Kyushu and Kanto are still fighting it out, but it looks like Kanto has sort of turned the tide. I feel like earlier in the episode, Kyushu was looking stronger. Also, look at that, the North Koreans have taken Seoul. South Korea still only has their 1 division. Probably, oh yeah, that's going to be a while before they get out a second one. We're looking at a North Korean victory here, folks. Guangxi clique, looking very strong. I think this is a united nation. I think this is a formed nation. They can reform China. They need 51% of the states. As of right now, it appears that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that's by far the most in the region. The Kingdom of Syria, get out of here, announcements, jeez. The Kingdom of Syria has seized Aleppo from the Republic of Turkey. The Republic of Turkey's army count, though, that army is still being built, still only at 4, so the allies are really attempting to hold Turkey back. Izmir is struggling. They have another revolt down here. As Istanbul tries to take their cities from the north, Turkey from the east, and the Antalya Federation now from the south. Pennsylvania took 1 state. The Maryland Reich was annexed. I gotta see what the east looks like now after that. New Jersey still looking strong. Pennsylvania and Maryland are just united. Ohio has conquered all the Virginias. The East Coast is just a big hot mess of wars. Arizona also looks like they're doing a pretty good job with their invasion of California with the help of Baja California, who is at war with Sonora. So you could almost see this as like a big Western war. California and Sonora versus Baja and Arizona. Prussia now also at war with Thuringen, which I believe Thuringen declared the war. Thuringen, however you say that. They have 3 divisions, and they have cut off the Prussians that are in the south down here, that are trying to finish off these Bavarians. Prussia's really getting tested to see if they can actually be the power in the region. The war against the Swiss is coming along. The Italians seem to be working towards victory here. The Swiss with their 1 division encircled, and the Italian troops heading towards Bern. The alliance between North Italy and Tyrol, I'm sure, will not last long. However, after the war's over with, also Transdanubia has gone fascist, or at least I didn't notice that before. Polesi Reich has declared war on Lodz as well. Oh, Lodz has revolted from the Polesi Reich. This is probably the downfall for them. Oh, and look, would you look at that? That is big, big. That is big, big news right there. Kingdom of Aragon declared war on the Kingdom of Aragon. Right on, you guys go at it. But no, the, oh, that's two big peace deals at the same time. So we have the Kingdom of Prussia and Moselland annexing Bavaria. Very huge. This is going to allow Prussia to focus its troops against Thuringen. Also, the North Italian Confederation got pretty much all of the spoils from the war with Switzerland. South Tyrol got none of it. We'll have to see who they go to war with next. Oh man, the Kingdom of Romania. Oltenia just revolted from it, it appears. That is really bad for Romania. We might see the collapse of Romania and Bulgaria maybe survive somehow. Or we'll see a really big Republic of Serbia from southern Serbia. Or even a really big socialist Serbia, one of the two. Another piece of Izmir breaks off. Bursa has revolted. Actually, they're at war with Istanbul. Apparently, Istanbul had the region occupied, and they broke off from Izmir, declaring war on Istanbul because Istanbul had it occupied. That is very confusing. That's a big development. South Tyrol declared war on the North Italian Confederation. South Tyrol must be trying to attack North Italy before North Italy can get too strong. They want to have the total advantage. They want to have the biggest total advantage they can possibly have. And I guess them crossing these mountains here, cutting off the troops in Switzerland, is a good plan. Greece now suffering revolts. A revolt here in the Peloponnese. 3 divisions. The Soviet state of Thessaly. Very nice. I believe there was just a very big peace deal there that I accidentally clicked off of. I think the, yes, the annexation of Bulgaria just occurred, but now we have the Balkan powers all piling down on Romania. We have the revolt states, we have the Serbias, we even have Transylvania who have crossed the border. Ooh, big civil war in England. The Yorkshire Republic just revolted. Yorkshire Republic being non-aligned with the capital of London, and the capital of England being Leeds. This is what the Scots really needed, even though their defense actually was looking pretty good. New constitution in Bolivia looking nice. They're still non-aligned, and they're at war with Bolivarian Venezuela. So we'll see if they can unite Gran Colombia, which would be pretty cool to see, I'll be honest. Oh, look at that. We have a united Pakistan that actually united from Quetta. And Quetta, if you remember, from Season 1 was a big contender. Quetta invaded south along the coast, invaded India, then came all the way around here, conquered all of Indochina, and then formed Indochina. This time they formed Pakistan. And that looks like the Turkish army we were looking for, folks. That is a solid 21 divisions for Turkey. How is Syria sitting, though? Syria sitting at 3 divisions. Izmir at 5, with more and more of their provinces breaking away every day. Arabia still only has the 1 division, so even though they look large, they're not really even a major threat to the Middle East yet. Rub al-Khali Arabia has annexed Hejaz, which is good for them. They have a 2nd division now, it appears, or that might just be someone else's division. Yeah, it is. This is Abu Dhabi's division, which is arguably stronger. They've only got their 1 division as well. We'll have to see who comes out of top here. They're not building a division, which is a little bit worrisome for them. And Rub al-Khali Arabia is building 2. Turkey appears to be pushing back Syria, if not little by little. And they're going to be retaking the Aleppo region. It looks like they're only at war with the Izmir part. No, they're at war with Bursa as well. A lot of the other little states have gone fully independent. Istanbul is actually now controlled by Thrace, who had another revolt within Istanbul when it rose up. It looks like both sides of the English Civil War have navies. Neither of them appear to be committing the navies, though. Also, Ireland has their first ship. There goes Thuringen as well. Rest in peace. Kingdom of Prussia now basically owns like half of Germany, and then all of that Western Polish. They're building more armies. They've got 500,000 manpower. Unite Germany, they still need 81% of the states to form Germany. And they can also restore the Holy Roman Empire, but they need 81% of all of those states listed there. So we will see the way they go. Greater Lower Austria has seized the Austrian throne. I assume that they'll just reform Austria. Fascist Transdanubia immediately declared war on it. Prussia is now going for Danzig, which is quite the target. I guess they'll get this Polish, or they'll get this like Eastern Prussian stuff. But are they really going to go all the way to Minsk? It looks like Danzig's at war with one of these more southern Polish states that it doesn't have a border with. So Prussia will probably stomp it and get the whole thing. Unless something big changes, of course. Well, boys, I hope you enjoyed the a little bit extra long episode today. Who do you think is going to win in the English Civil War? Is Prussia going to dominate Europe? Is Turkey going to dominate the Middle East? Is Italy ever going to conquer Tyrol? Comment your answers below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.